Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the start of something new, something classic, something awesome. This is Breath of Fire 2, ladies and gentlemen. I know not too many people watched my first one, the LP of the first one I did, but those who did loved it, and the game is great. This one is just even better. Breath of Fire 2. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit here, kind of take in this music for a second, and I believe if you let it sit long enough, it'll go to like cutscenes and things like that. A lot of games, especially in the old days, if you didn't touch the title screen for a little while, they would start going through footage and things like that they gave you just as little bonuses. Because back in those days, you get like a sick box with your game, and this box would have like a world map and a instruction booklet that had tons of information in it, not just controls and safety precautions. They had like stories and bios, and a lot of them had walkthroughs for the first like 5% of the game and things like that. So you're sifting through this instruction booklet, looking at your world map and your bestiary, and then all of a sudden, boom, stuff starts playing, and you get to watch a little bit. It's like a demo in a way. You get to demo the game before you play it. So we're just gonna take a gander at these for a little bit while we talk about Breath of Fire 2. This game is, as much as the first one was awesome, this game is just flat out better. I'm not sure. Is that the only one? No, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. But as far as how this LP is going to go, it's going to be a little bit different from Breath of Fire 1 in the fact that there's no item for me to automatically skip. There we go. Other characters. There's no item for me to automatically skip battles with and, not get into anything, so there's always going to be random battles, which is both good and bad, but we'll get to more on that in a second. So maybe because of that, there's going to be more times to use characters. It might be more fun if I, at the end of some videos, leave comments of like, which characters do you guys want me to use for the next, 5 parts or whatever, and we can pick from there to keep it sort of a let's play, interactively, and maybe go from there, just get some stuff with different characters, because I've played the game like 4 or 5 times, and I always use the same characters because they're the ones I like the best, and that it has something to do with it. So, alright, I think there's more. I'm just going to try and see all of these here. Oh, there we go, here's another one. So all of these are parts that are extremely similar to stuff that happens in the game. So when we get to these various parts during the course of the game, we might recognize some of these things, and it'll be a little bit interesting. So, yeah, it's just, the game is so sweet. I can't wait to get started. The first part, he's fighting a stump, really? The first part of the game is a little bit interesting in the fact that, like, JRPGs usually start a little bit slower, and this one, like, for the first chunk of it, it feels like a mixture of fetch quests and that I'm not really progressing anywhere, but you still are. It just feels somehow like fetch quests, even though I'm not necessarily fetching anything. And it's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and then at one point with RPGs, the floodgates open up and the game just gets so much more awesome with every next half hour you play, and every hour after that just gets better and better and better with RPGs until the very end, when it gets just completely epic, and then it plateaus and stays that way for the rest of the game. You're just like, OMG, like, I gotta keep playing. So, RPGs are definitely my favorite genre by far. There's so many things you can do with them that you can't do with, like, Call of Duty. Like, really? I'm gonna hate on modern games a lot, but, whatever. So, it's just kind of giving us a gander of all our characters real quick. Nina is just boss. I can't wait to use her. She's so sweet. Oh, she's getting rolled right now. Come on, light him up. There we go. Boom. The funny thing with this American release is that there's loads of like translation issues and various glitches and things like that, which I think they fixed in the GBA version. I know they changed the translations in the GBA and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they intentionally kept in some of the bugs, but there's a few things that are just, they might seem weird or out of place or just really funny at a time when it's not supposed to be that way. And there's a lot of things that have one name as opposed to another name when it should be something else and it's not. And we'll explain as we get to those. I'm not going to follow any walkthrough. I'm not going to follow any guide. I know this game 100%, so we're gonna get all the secrets, and I'll definitely be explaining everything, and certainly be able to answer anything in comments that I forget to mention. But you know, I know the game, I love the game, and can't wait. So for those of you who did watch Breath of Fire 1 as well, there's going to be a lot of parts that, you know, resemble or seem very familiar to Breath of Fire 1. And it's not a true sequel. I think technically this actually takes place before Breath of Fire 1, honestly. I'm not sure on the timeline. The timeline's confused the hell out of me multiple times because it's different depending on your various endings that you get in the various games, which is really bizarre. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's it's not a true sequel in that sense, but there's a lot of things where they like to keep it the same. Like, for example, with Final Fantasy, like there's always going to be Excalibur, there's always going to be Bahamut, there's always going to be Chocobos and Cid and things like that. So this game keeps some of its things the same as well, like how we've already seen Nina, you know. And Nina's got wings in all of them, and she's in all of them. So obviously they're different Ninas, but it's just some of the things that keep going. Are there any more scenes? Ah, je t'aime, mademoiselle. This dude is hilarious. Oh, why you run away? I can't wait to make so much fun of this character. He's a French frog, so he's hilarious. Look at it, oh my god. He's so funny. You just can't take him seriously, it's a beast. Watch him die. Watch him, I would not be surprised in the slightest if he died right now. He'll probably at least go critical and like have to crouch over or something. Get owned! Oh, he's dead! Oh, that's so comical. The game even knows that he's dumb as hell. Oh, I love it. Love it. Alright, speeding through this. Spur. What? His name is Spar, not Spur. See, there we go. There's already a... What? That's so weird. When we get to the game, his name is totally Spar. But whatever. Gain its knowledge. What's he doing? He's fighting some random ass things. And it's at least it's showing off, you know, all the different characters, sprites, what they look like, things like that. Some of their abilities in some cases, which is totally cool. A couple of these, it's slightly background. Like now that I've obviously beaten the game multiple times in my past, like looking at these little scenes and seeing how this is like before what happens when we meet them in the game is kind of cool. Funny story with this game. The first time I played it, my brother rented it once, I believe. I don't think we owned it at first. So he rented it, and we both really liked it, things like that. But he wasn't about to keep renting it. He's like, I'll buy it eventually. But I actually went to the Blockbuster that's like a third of a mile from my place. And back at that time, you know, Blockbuster existed and rented cool video games. And so I rented this game like 12 times in a row. Thankfully, nobody else rented it in between me and like deleted my save file or anything. I actually just rented it enough where I was able to beat the game through and through via only renting it. So I couldn't get enough. I had to see it through. So as far as the standards of when this game came out, whoa! I sure as hell hoping I'll fight that dude in that place. But as far as standards of like when this game came out, it blew away, you know, the games that the other games of its genre at the time that it was just compared to. It was just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Can't wait. I want these intro things to be done so that I can actually start playing the game. We're 10 minutes in and all I've done is talk. But I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close. I cannot wait to unfold it. There we go, that's all of them. Alright, that means we can start. Awesome, 9.5 minutes through. So be it. Alright guys, Breath of Fire 2. Alright, so we got all sorts of stuff here. I'm just gonna straight up hit, or do I have to erase something? New game. Okay, so yeah, there's a couple other save files that I had earlier. So I'm actually going to erase this one. And new game on slot 1. Let's go. Unfortunately, you only get 4 letters, so we're gonna go right back to being Zerks. because that's how I roll. Message speed, let's get that fast. Why would you want no music? Like, really? Anyone who does this, like, just turn the game off and punch a hole in your TV or something and go home. I don't know. There we go. Game start. And they waste no time, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you can hear all the creepy music. I don't know how loud it's going to be for episode 1. I'll have to fiddle with the volume, I think, for future episodes, but... There we go. Something is appearing in the darkness. Suspense is already building, and I just turned the damn game on. The Eye of Sauron! Not quite, but that's alright. I don't have enough strength. Give yourself to God. Pray to God. Praise God. You must become God's strength. I'm not Tebow, but we'll see what's going on with that. For those who watched Breath of Fire 1, you'll notice that I had, like, once I got in the groove, like episode 12 or so, there started to be, like, multiple references for every episode that were just as varied as possible and epic. So hopefully I can keep that going with Breath of Fire 2. And yes, this game is totally black and white, guys. Nap time! Oh, she got away from me. Alright, so there's this old dude in this church-looking place. And, oh, he's calling my name. Come here for a minute. Alright, we'll finally get to control. Or, do we get control? Okay, we have control of ourselves now. And, hey, stop talking to me! I'm looking for treasure! There's always treasure in your RPGs. I get a tree pole right off the bat, which is used for fishing. Which is much more important in Breath of Fire 2 than it is in Breath of Fire 1. Much more entertaining as well. Actually, you know what? It's not more important, it's equally important. But until Breath of Fire 3, fishing is still meh. She doesn't like naps. You can say no all you want, he'll keep begging you, so just say yes. I'm counting on you. Alright, there's no more treasure, however, so I'm not even going to bother wasting time exploring. As with every RPG, you always get more out of your experience if you talk to everyone, and, you know, explore everywhere, talk to everyone, things like that. But there's a couple people here we actually do have to talk to in order to progress. I forget who it is. I think that's... Nope, I guess I have to talk to more people. One of these people, maybe? She disappeared. Hope she hasn't gone outside of the village. I'll just talk to you just in case. She's always playing at the back mountain. There we go, that's the person. She has to tell you she's at the back mountain. And now I actually know to go to... You know what, are there herbs? There might be herbs in here, I'm not even sure. I should get out of my way. I must check for herbs. Haha! I got an herb. Healing items. And you can never have too many healing items. I know I said that in Breath of Fire 1, and I ended up having way too many healing items, and I had to take that back. But in this game... There we go, see now it's moving this time. In this game you can't have too many, because you can't skip battles, so there's always random fights. Anyway, there's 3 ways to go. There's left, right, middle, but left and right are just dead ends and there's nothing, so... Listen to this little music box music going on here. It's like one of those things. But, our game is still black and white. Until now. Ah, there we go. So, a lot of people who don't see the intro part that we spent 9 minutes on, they just think the game... I had, like, one of my neighbors, and a couple other friends I've had in the past, they played the game for, like, literally 4 minutes. And they're like, oh my god, it's in black and white, this is stupid, I don't want to play. And they turned the game off and never played it again because they thought it was in black and white the whole time. It's not. Just for that part. Whoa! Ambush! Check out this music. Alright, it is technically possible to beat this guy with save states, but in reality, it's not logistically possible. So you just keep attacking this guy. I know I totally killed the suspense by saying I can't win this fight, but you can't, so... Dun, 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 dun. Look out! What's going on? Boom! Down he goes. Oh, I love how I got experience for that. That was dangerous, wasn't it? You fought to protect her. You are brave. Thank you. I tried. You're a bad girl. A little bit of story development right off the bat, which is unusual in JRPGs. I wanted to see Mom. Your mother? That's right, Meowth. If I take a nap here, Mom comes into my dreams. Alright, so it looks like us two, we both have blue hair, so we're probably siblings, and this clearly seems to be our dad. And it sounds like Mom is not around anymore. Your mother, huh? But you, I know, she is dead. Oh, well, that answers all of the questions. Long ago, when the monster attacked the village, I could not protect your mother. If this dragon had not come to help us, I would not have been able to protect the rest of you. If only I had more strength, things would have been different. And then you actually get a little bit of choice. You can either diss him and be like, no, you shouldn't, no excuse. Or you can kind of take his side and be like, you're right. But I'm a nice guy, I'll be like, yeah. Daddy, you're not weak, you are strong. My dad can beat up your dad. Everyone in the village says so. They say that you and the dragon saved the village from the monster. Well, that's a significant difference. I just hope your mother feels the same. She does, the dragon told me. I wish I could talk to dragons. I wish there was a dragon I could talk to. It's almost as if you can talk. Oh! In before! Ninja, get some. She comes into my dreams. Alright then, let's go home and talk about her. Clearly he's like, my daughter is crazy. She thinks she can talk to dragons and see dead people. I see dead people. Alright, that's like 4 references already. I'm kicking ass. You might have a dream about Mom too. Alright, this is actually important. Obviously, all this talk about napping and dreams and crap like that, you hit yes. You don't hit no. You hit yes. And, oh, the eye! It's back! Wait, is that it? Is that all I got? Thought there was more. Okay. Well, I guess I thought there was more. I guess I was wrong. All the music has stopped, though. The music box, the happy music, the town music, the boss. It is deadly quiet. Too quiet. But there's no reason to be suspicious this early, is there? What could possibly go wrong? There, everything's back to normal. Everything's back to normal, right? Hey, where'd that guy go? I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from, boy? Wait, what? I just talked to you. What are you doing? You're a thief. Go away. Hold on a second. Hey, you guys know me. We talked about my sister playing in the back mountains. Whoa! Saint Ava will punish me. I'm not a liar. Hey! Yeah. What are you talking about? Father Hulk? Hogan? What is this? The shenanigans are going on. Haven't seen... Nobody has seen me! Oh my goodness. This is bad. Strange kid gives me the creeps. I think there's actually another herb up here, so let me try and speed up. I will be using... Oh, crap. I will be using a speed up button a little bit throughout the game. There we go, another herb, which speed things up just a little bit. So it won't be as slow as a regular RPG, but I don't want to abuse it too much. So here we go. I'm back in my house, and who the hell are you? Who are you, Father Hulk? Get out of my house. You also I have a family, and they live here. The church will never turn away a poor child, even if you were a thief. Think of this as your own home. It is my own home. Oh, man. Alright. Apparently it's nap time and there's a puppy in the bed. Get off the furniture. As he waddles around. Does a 360. What a cheap place. I guess I'll take the candles. Wow. You're so poor you're gonna steal the candles? Hi. You don't have to say anything. You're just like me, right? You act like a poor child, get into the church, and you steal any value, if really candles valuable. But this place is worthless. We have to go to a bigger village. I'm going to another village. Are you gonna stay here? Well, this is my home, so I should stay here. That stealing is bad. Orphans like us have to do anything we can to survive. Well, you just said you pretend to be a poor child, and now you just said you're an orphan. There's no such thing as a rich orphan, dude. If you don't want to come, I'm not going to insist. You can live in this little village quietly. And pray to God, I'll see you around. Smell you later, bro. Actually, you're a dog. You probably will smell me later. I'm on fire. I thought you would. You don't want to stay in an old village like this, right? Bad guys like us don't belong in a church. Excuse me? My name is Bo. Bo from the first game, except he added a W and became a dog instead of a wolf. Bo has joined our group. There we go. 20 minutes in, I guess 10 minutes in. I've already grabbed a tree pole, 2 herbs, and a new party member. Alright, let's check out our status. Oh, I guess it's just me. There's no Bo here. Alright, let me, why can't I equip my tree pole? Whatever. Hey, Mr. Guy, we stole your candle. We're gonna walk out now. She's taking a dirt nap. Taking a snooze. It's so quiet. The guard is gone. Let's go. There's no more secrets, so you could explore if you wanted. God, it's so quiet. There's no world map music. It's so peaceful. Uh-oh. It looks like rain. Here comes the rain. It's pouring. Alright, so we gotta find a place to get... We just were in a place, you moron. Let's go back. Alright, they won't let you go back because he doesn't want to. So you have to go to this cave over here. Because, you know, a cave is totally better than a church where they want you. It's pitch black. Good thing you stole that candle. Oh, I got this creepy cave music. And, what was that? Oh, ninja again! Let's follow it? No, let's not follow it, you curious dog. Let's get the hell away from it. It looks really big, like an armored scorpion. That's not the way. God, stupid dog. If you were a cat, we would not be chasing this thing. But you are a dog. You can't even spin. Alright. That's probably a reference no one will get. This thing is something. I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's afraid of the light. And whoa, 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 whoa! What is that thing? It's a monster. Whoosh, tail whip. Get out of there, son. Are you saying you are the one? You say that you are the child for the mission? All right then, prove it to me. Oh crap! Look at this dude. Check out this music. This is boss as hell, guys. I would love to leave it a cliffhanger right here, but I can't because then episode 2 gets messed up. So, oh my god, this is so epic. Let's turn this crap up. This is one of the best tracks ever. Bring it on! I'm gonna kick your ass so bad. Oh, so much for that. Oh well. The first time I played this game, I actually dodged that. And I got to hit him, and it was the most satisfying thing ever. Go ahead, Zerx. Let me see you open the gate, destined child. And that is when you will know the strength of God. Whew, man. This is a weighted episode. It was like waking from a long dream. But now, his father and sister have disappeared, and no one else recognizes him. Loads of progression already. I don't normally plan to have 25-minute videos. I'm gonna try and keep it less than 20, but more than 15. But obviously there's been no perfect time to cut them. He dreamt of a horrific demon who ripped his heart and blah 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 and body apart. But it remains just a dream. I'm sure you guys can understand why I couldn't just cut this out anywhere. What is this? Yet, the vision remains strong. Deep within the corners of his mind, he hears it calling. A different world. A world of silence. A world of darkness. He moves toward it, feeling both fear and exhilaration. He succumbs, and the darkness welcomes him. Holy freaking crap. This is so much different than, oh gee, the princess has been stolen. She's in another castle. Quick. Let's go get her. You are the one, the demon screeches. Reaching deep within his own heart, he realizes that it is true. Then, in that moment, reality washes away and the dream begins to take shape. Hopefully this is just a nightmare. One big nightmare. I don't want to know what's going on, but I can't handle all this. This is too much for one little boy. This is too much. It's too big for him. None of this can be real. Or can it? Boom. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already psyched as hell to play this. This is freaking sweet. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the nostalgia and the epic as much as I will. 10 years later. Alright, this is a good place for a cliffhanger. I'll catch you guys next time.